Getting straight into game. Lethal tempo Corki, is that normal?
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Yeah. I like Fleet as well, but...
it's Electrocute Katarina, no flash either. No flash is fairly standard, but Electrocute into a team as tanky as that, potentially really going to struggle to DPS through, going to be more reliant on the damage from the center as the follow-up in order to kill the Poppy and the Gragas. We have seen Deja Fool look really good on the Gragas last weekend as well, in the game against Invil, I think it was. So hopefully he can pull out a similar performance here. That was obviously supporting Dave and not Enix though. Death Bush here from Hex, but just 5 point from the other side. As I said, not much expected action in the early game here.
Yeah, I mean, the Electrocute on the Katarina, it just plays to that win condition, like we said. If Hex want to win this game, they've got to look for picks, and I feel like the best way to do that is with the Electrocute.
No flash on the Mundo either. We already talked about how potentially they need to try and get onto the backline, and yet no flashes on two of their dive champions is potentially interesting. I mean, the Ghost has its own merits, and it lets him gank a lot easier, but they are potentially going to struggle in team fights if they peel away their carries well enough, and the Corki uses the package to reposition in a good way.
Yes.
Opposite
I can't wait to
jungle
see
smart.
what the Corki does with his package. It's going to be great.
Oh, bot lane completely telegraphs where this Poppy has started by not fake leashing at all, so Imari now absolutely knows that this Poppy is not on his red. I don't know if he wants to do anything about it. No wards in the red side jungle for being Invictus either, so he has a free invade if he wants to take it, but it doesn't look like he will. Nice trades already from D Hero onto this far less poke oriented bot lane than the Caitlyn Narmer we saw last time. This is how you're supposed to say, Senna. You play as an actual ADC.
Yeah, fasting Senna. It's not for me.
I don't think it's the one.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Oh, okay, dash forward, level 2, but no Blade Caller to be found. We'll just zone him off some CS, but Alice are able to interrupt the auto, prevent her from getting the 3 feathers on that. Well played from BDNG.
It's good though. Good aggression early.
Yeah, he's a Spell Thief's Edge Gragas, but he's, already a little bit low on that mana. He's got biscuits, he should be alright. Pull in from the set for quick trade on the Mordekaiser, but he's doing it into a big wave. Already really shoved in there.
Yeah.
Looks like the set started Q, so he just got shoved in at the start.
I think if you're the Gragas, you look. Oh, we got a pause.
Gosh.
Another pause.
Second game in a row where we had a really early pause. Looks like we've got some issues with potentially the Hex support, if I saw that right in chat, although it was very small, so I may be wrong.
No, I didn't catch it. Looks like they're just chirping.
Hopefully should get back into it soon.
Yeah, I like the early aggression from the Gragas, but you can't run out of mana in this lane.
Biscuits should hopefully be enough.
If I'm him, I look to go level 3. Make sure you have the W. You got your full combo.
Yeah, going for the trade at level 2 does potentially lock you out of the level 3 one, but the Alistar then has more as well, because he obviously wanted to go while the Alistar was still level 1.
Yeah, Alistar's just it's one of those picks where you want to abuse it, but he can very easily knock you into tower, and then just like that.
Right, we've got ready to resume here. Whatever the issue was, it is now resolved. Kinda Deja Fool looking up pretty aggressively. Ozanok's in the area, but I think they pushed up a little bit too much for him to get a gank. There will just be a trade of crabs for the junglers.
It's like hybrid Krugs.
Krags.
Yeah.
More trades in the top lane, but
Oh, the Mundo. Pop
yeah,
Ghost.
Mundo going for a Ghost gank on Dabis. No flash used, no nothing used really. He just kind of walks away. Doesn't
Just
really
sort of
take
looked
anything
at
from
him.
that, just kind of dashes. Alisana goes in for a trade on Enix. Deja Fool will go for the body slam onto the center. Center
Oh,
W comes down. Oznox is in the area. Really nice blade call onto 2. Mundo's in the area, but doesn't have flash, doesn't have ghost, doesn't have anything. Meanwhile, Mordekaiser and Set
oh
taking
my.
a brawly play in the top lane. Haymaker comes in. Gucci made forced to run away. Set looking for more, but
Yeah.
will not find it. And it looks like the bot lane fight also kind of mellowed out. Senna's able to heal it up. Senna heal actually used there. Still no sums used from the side of Invictus. Being very conservative with the sums in all of these Invictus trades.
Oh,
Now, Facebreaker comes forward. Flash Q backwards from Gucci
gone.
main, but flash forward from Dave will just take out the kill with the
The
knuckle
Set.
down. Really, really nicely played from the top laner of Invictus.
Yeah, I mean,
BDNG
Set.
potentially positioning for a play here. It's still got Oznox in the area.
Yeah, Set. We haven't really spoke about it, but Set definitely could take over this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Facebreaker will miss there. Haymaker goes down very early. Gucci Mane now taking a good trade, but is into a massive amount of minions. Meanwhile, BDNG kind of screwed over a little bit there. Poppy forces him to flash away from the wall so that he doesn't get hit by that charge. Yeah, just a kind of trade, get the flash there. Not really anything more that will come from it. Bit of a weird engage from BDNG when you don't know where the enemy jungler is and you know yours isn't in the area. Will just be a
Yeah.
re-teleport back in from the Set here. Immediately going for the knuckle down, but the Mundo is here. E from the Mundo, Mordekaiser trying to keep him alive. Will just get him back under turret. Set though, Conqueror stack will be hitting him. No Haymaker available though, and the Cleaver will just take him out. Nice engage from BDNG, but he takes a turret shot, looking a little bit too far forward. But Deja Fool is low on mana, won't be able to follow up with another body slam. No trades in the mid lane, looking quite spicy as a game so far. Pretty good trades. It's
Yeah,
now 1-for-1 in the
non-stop.
top lane.
Yeah, really non-stop action.
Very eaten on the gold as well. Haven't really seen many CS plays.
Oh.
Nice Hex Flash engaged from BDNG. Heal used from Enix. Ignite goes down from the Alistar, and that would just be a trade of sums there. Enix now looking very low, very vulnerable to this next Alistar engage, and nobody Sam available for Fool. He's got the Biscuit, but he's choosing not to use it for the mana here.
Yeah, I mean, I said it earlier. Right there, Alistar went very close to tower. You could easily eat him back into that tower if you had mana, but choosing...
Flash behind him and EM even, because you know the Alistar doesn't have flash. You can go
Yeah.
for a weird play like that. Blade Crawler will hit the Alistar there, gets a nice poke damage down, making him more even vulnerable.
But, I mean, they negated the engage. They wasted the ignite on the Alistar, so it's a win.
Yeah, Poppy is here, and BDNG now has no flash. This should potentially be a kill on this Alistar here, I think. Don't know why he's hesitating. They do see him on the ward here now. Poppy W will come down. Oh, we'll just get stunned up against the wall. Body slam, and Gragas will take out that kill. No headbutt to be seen. D-Hero. Oh, teleport in from Fanxy, followed up by a teleport in from Dabis here. Fight will continue a bit. Still very low on mana for the Gragas. Mundo turns up, slammed against the wall immediately, looking really low. Blade Caller comes down. Mundo ult comes forward just to keep him alive. Fanxy goes in with the huge ult. Will eventually be taken down by the Corki, but not before finishing off 2. Dear Hero helping to finish that off.
The Corki.
Imar now healed up with the ult. Will be able to just rush in with that Ghost, take out the Corki. Send a W going to Deja Fool, forcing him to flash out. And pretty decent play. Not too devastating for the Invictus, not too much of a gold loss, the teleport trade, but that will be a 3-for-2 in their favor.
Yeah, it looks so good for them for a second. The Corki just missed his rocket on the Mundo, which would have killed him.
Yeah, him being able to re-engage after the ult was really big for that. Deja Fool now walking up, takes the center W, no flash available. He's got the bone plating though, he should be alright. Oh, Dawning Shadow comes in, able to get the kill. Blade Caller comes in, heal still available for D-Hero though, and he will just get away with the Senate there.
Yeah, good play. Really good play.
Hex flashing Alistar in the top lane, not sure if he's getting anything there. But yeah, really massive misstep from Fool there. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, and I don't know what he was just trying to ward, I guess, but
And
mean,
yeah, no, that's an interesting point raised in the chat. Enix is 0-1-0. He got nothing from any of that. And the
Oh
center
dear.
is 202. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
It's a
looking pretty yikes. Now 500 gold lead here.
big differential.
Set goes for the facebreaker, gets the stun of the Mordekaiser. W used, Mordekaiser ult used, and the set ult used in response. Q goes down, Haymaker comes down, huge damage, and the knuckle down will take out Gucci main. Dave's second kill, just able to win that 1v1 really, really convincingly.
Yeah,
Definitely
it
the
wasn't
stronger of
even
the two champions in that matchup.
Yeah. Set's going to get the Bork as well. He's going to be able to shred these tanks. I can see Set taking over this game.
I can see that as well. I think the Katarina is really going to struggle to do much against him with the electrocute, and it looks like he's going Nash's Tooth Katarina by the looks of things. I think that's the item he's building towards, but I'm not 100% sure. Nash's Tooth Rush seeming pretty normal cat build, I'd say. Dab is doing pretty well, playing safe, actually developing a slight farm lead into the Katarina thanks to the range matchup. Doesn't look like too bad of a matchup at all. Got many sizable CS and overall gold lead for Hex in the jungle. CS pretty similar in the bot lane, but obviously D-Hero is pretty far ahead thanks to those kills. And then top lane, Dave starting to take over, starting to wide that CS safe. Hex will just take this dragon uncontested. Nothing.
Free dragon.
Nothing they can do about that. The Poppy's not there. Poppy's not really doing anything. Doesn't look like they'll go for a Rift Herald in response, despite the fact that you've got full prio top lane. I think that could maybe be something they could do. BDNG now looking in the mid lane here, but preemptive dash. Now that the Mundo is shown there, Dave now looking for an aggressive facebreaker, pulls him in, goes for the Haymaker, takes a nice trade. Morty won't quite hit him.
Yeah, the Mordekaiser's getting bullied right now.
Yeah, goes in for another knuckle down, punches him twice and walks away like nothing happened. Ozanox now going in for a gank in the mid lane. Mundo pops the Ghost Pulse the ult, moves in at a blinding speed. Katarina ult enough to take him out, and that will just be double kill for this Mundo here. No kills over the Fanxy. Isn't a simp for Fanxy comp at all.
No.
He moved in so fast there. It was
Yeah.
insane. Facebreaker onto more, this shouldn't be a kill. He's fine. Like, it's just kind of whittling him down. The Mundo's in the area, but without Ghost and without ult, I think he may struggle to do anything.
Yeah, the chem tank already on the Mundo just means with the Ghost as well, he's just so fast.
Yeah. Would like to see some grievous wounds very soon on the side of the Invictus. Senna, Katarina, Mundo, Maud, all of them heal.
Yeah, I mean, they need to earn some gold first.
Yeah,
probably
true.
what they're thinking. I don't know if they've got a spare 800 gold.
Oh, Facebreaker gets a stun. Showstopper comes in. Gucci main insta flash away. Flash forward from Gulungulate. Uses the knuckle down. Gets knocked into the tower. Mortal will go through. Haymaker clips him at the side, but it will be enough just to take him out. Another kill. 3-1 on the set top lane.
This Mordekaiser.
They keep trading their flashes. Every time the Mord flashes, the set has flash just in response, and the Mundo's not really doing anything about it anymore.
He's getting gapped.
Yep.
The poor lad.
Katarina, despite getting ganks, really not pushing this too much. But now Katarina and Mundo now positioning for a fight in the top lane. Meanwhile, Ozanox D1ing the bot. Mordekaiser teleporting in. No Death Realm available, and I think the set should just be able to walk out of this one. Will be an ult popped from the... Oh no, hang on a minute. No, there's no ult available for the Mord. Yeah, he will just get shut down by the Karina ult there. Yeah, that's a big shutdown going on to Fanxy there. That will really put him ahead in the gold. Now looking like almost 1,000 gold ahead for Hex. Kind of starting to bleed them out. Not really pushing their leads enough. The Poppy, not really doing anything either.
Yeah, I mean, the Poppy, like I said, the Poppy jungle, it's really tough for him to gank these lanes.
Blade Caller onto BDNG, into the body slam, flashes forward, knocks him back, knocks him out of the Dawning Shadow. Featherstorm comes in. Big Blade Caller onto the center. Poppy walking in now. Teleport coming in from... This is Fanxy's teleport. Knocks back again. Enix will just be taken out by D-Hero here. Meanwhile, Ozanox has taken out the Alistar, but Fancy is now, Set's TP'd in and Corki is coming. This will be a 5-man bot lane play. Center W clips in, Corki dashing forward, one more rocket, flashes forward, Poppy passive will take the kill. D-Hero untouched, but that looked pretty good for me, Invictus. It was a 2 for 2, but a lot of resources committed on both sides, and that was a shutdown onto Fancy there, I believe. For this Poppy, kind of gets more gold onto jungler, but the Mundo and the Mordekaiser, putting down a Rift Herald. This will just be first tower for free here. Okay, take it back. Yeah, that's pretty disastrous. Widening the gold lead even more.
Back to the Mordekaiser. Wait, he just... Okay.
Because the Senna survived, there was no turret taken down in the bot lane in response to this. Yeah, I don't know if we needed the double TP there. I wonder if one of them might be enough, but... I guess they wanted to commit to killing Fancy.
Yeah, it was a moment of panic when they saw the Katarina. The Xayah as well, really far behind now. I feel the
Xayah's positioning throughout that fight was just very questionable. You need to actually Featherstorm something. You can't just use it in front of them. Like, if he Featherstormed either of the Alistar's knockups, then he might have stood a much better chance to live in DPS. Bit of a whiffed Alistar combo there. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of trading of vision. Set is in the area to kind of keep them safe through that.
Yeah, I mean, the Senna's looking really dangerous. I mean...
Yeah, definitely. Pretty sure these are similar to the... God, she's getting close to the build that they ended on last game. BDNG going for a very risky engage onto all of them. Will drop pretty quickly, but not quickly enough. The Showstopper will come in, but Gucci Mane able to take him out with the Q. Fancy untouched here will get double in... Yeah. Double reset, dagger in, takes down Fool as well. Disastrous team fight. Really, really nice engage from the Alistar. A little bit risky, but it paid off. 5v5, and yeah, they really just don't have the damage to deal with this Katarina. Don't have the lockdown. The Senna's able to pretty much fire away from the back lane, not do anything particularly flashy, and just outdo this really quite useless Xayah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, they just shouldn't be there. Like, they're looking to get the Corki and the Xayah in a position to actually deal damage, and
against Alistar, you can't be doing that, really. Yeah,
I mean, you can't focus Alistar. Like, the man has damage reduction, you know. Like, the set Poppy, you know, they tried, but it's just not enough damage.
They still have scaling, but this Xayah is just so far behind. Senna on 1.5 items. Enix not even on 1 yet. Just don't think that champion is the one. I think I told them that, actually. I think I told them not to pick Xayah. I told someone not to pick Xayah.
I think the Xayah is not bad into the comp. It's just that, like, in this position here where they thought
they had Senna available.
Yeah, I mean,
and he's just putting him on the center is just so much better for the team, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
We're looking Center W onto Fool here, just kind of wary of each other, not sure where everyone else is.
Okay, well, if I'm the Invictus in this situation, you just got to sort of stop the bleeding. You just got to farm now. You got to try and not fight these people.
Definitely not until next Drake at least, because that's when you get to Soul Point and you get a bit spooky.
I think even next Drake you have to get, like, the Corki and the Xayah just will not be able to touch this run line.
Oh, very aggressive walking, but he won't be punished for it. Scrogus not looking nearly as strong this week as he was last week. Kind of looking a little bit difficult to do anything, but when your ADC is walking cannon minion, then, you know, a little bit difficult to make plays, at least until he's got that, I assume Gale Force, since it's Xayah, unless she opts for the Kraken Slayer for more damage because she's behind.
Yeah, I mean, you need the Kraken Slayer, but I don't think it matters too much.
Oh, Mundo
he's running
pops the ult, runs down Dabis, and Shieldbow procs won't quite be enough, but walking in here, Poppy just trying to escape from the whole team. They're just deathballing with the center in the middle. She's completely untouched. Fancy able to take out the turret in the meantime. And they're just in a really terrible position, bleeding out turrets, losing any semblance of bot side control that they had, and therefore losing the ability to potentially do something about the next dragon, although I think that was always a long shot. Poppy looking a little bit... What do you do here as a Poppy? You just don't have an angle at all.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look for the
Package is available, but he's walking through 3 separate walls. Look at the vision control on the side of Hex. It's really, really good. BDMG really putting in loads and loads of wards here. Deathcap second item for Fancy. Look, he's completely forgoing the mythic. No ult available for Amari here. Maybe a catch. Facebreaker goes in, pops the ghost, but can't quite run out.
He's running.
Trapped by the Xayah body slam. Connect. No feather caller though. Oznox looking for the flank. Dawning Shadow comes in to give him a little bit of health, but he will get stunned up against the wall, taken up by the Poppy. Really think you could have given that to your ADC there.
Yeah.
Really think you could have given that. You definitely didn't need to take that one, John.
God,
you really didn't.
He's mad. He's got to be mad. He really needed that goal.
That was the Xayah's saving grace there, and I think it may have been robbed from him by a Divine Sunder or Poppy.
Big shutdown though.
Big shutdown, yeah. It does help to even out the goal a little bit. They're 4k behind, which is about what we saw. What we saw. In Volat versus Winx last game, but this is definitely able to be turned around. Abyss, typically quite a late game player in general, we've seen, likes to stall, likes to play for these late game fights, so he's still got a game in him. And Poppy's obviously pretty strong off that shutdown as well.
Yeah.
Although it took all 5 of them there to take out the Mundo, and the Mundo didn't even have ult up.
Yeah, he just sort of ran away quite fast, and I mean, he almost made it out. It was close.
Bramble Vest on the Gragas here, still no mythic. He's obviously stalled his build to do that, but when are they ever auto-attacking you? When are they ever proccing that? When is the Mundo or the Katarina going to go out of their way to auto-attack a Gragas and proc those Grievous Winds?
Yeah, to be honest, his build's a bit of a mess. I don't really know what he's trying to build.
I think it might be. Is that a Zeke's first, or it might be a Shirelia's? But he's got a cloth armor. I don't know what the cloth armor is doing. The cloth armor is confusing.
It's like he built Bramble Vests and then accidentally bought an extra
He might
cloth
just
armor.
straight up be going. No, Thornmail doesn't work either. No, because he's got Kindle Gem.
I think it's.
I actually don't know what he's building. I really don't.
Where's his mythic? No. Why is he not?
I mean, the Kindle Gem is probably going into the mythic, but
yeah.
I guess it's Locket. It's probably Locket because that's Kindle Gem and like cloth armor into like the shield thing.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Fancy looking for the catch onto Enix. Blows him up. Featherstore comes down, but Dawning Shadow enough flashes as well, and the Gragas ults him to safety.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was just so terribly bad.
I mean, he's obviously been PayPal'd, surely. What is going on?
You got in chat, when do they auto you when they want to kill you? Yes, that's true, but when are they ever focusing a Gragas support when there's a really juicy Xayah and Corki that they can jump on with pretty much no contest here? And they see he's got a Rumble Vest. The Mundo's not going to auto him in the middle of a team fight. He's not going to turn from the Xayah or the Corki and auto a Gragas. It's not going to happen. He's a smart enough player to not do that.
Re-engage.
Catch, re-engage from BDNG here. Deja full caught out, jumps forward to try and save the rest of his team. Facebreaker hero play from set in the backside, but Showstopper takes a bit of a weird angle. Is able to take out Fancy though. D-Hero is still too difficult to get away. Flashes forward onto him, but the Q enough to keep him alive. Mordekaiser taking up that kill as well. Really, really well played from Dave there, but I think the rest of his team is just a little bit too far behind for him to be able to do anything properly there.
Yeah. I mean, he's done really well there, but this is going to be the Baron. Yeah, and with Baron, I feel like that's the game, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe they bring it back.
Yep.
Maybe they come back.
In chat, if Senna had a Gragas in her face, she isn't going to admit. Well, when has the Gragas been in her face? When has Fool ever got onto D-Hero here? It hasn't happened. If it happens, sure, prove me wrong. But I'm yet to see the Gragas actually get to the Senna, and when I do, I'll accept the Bramble versus maybe good.
Yeah, the Deathless Senna sort of says it all, right?
Yeah, I mean the Senna is completely untouchable. the Poppy Gragas both seemingly a little bit struggling to get onto her. Obviously, Dave was able to pick up the kill on Faxi there with a really nice flank, but not quite strong enough to 1v5, not quite tanky enough with the Bork build, as much as that is what you should be building, but still.
You just can't get through the Alistar Mundo. They're too big, they're too beefy. There's no damage on the side of the Invictus. All their damage is in their front line, which is really not where you want it.
It will be Locket, as I was saying, for the Gragas. I really think you could almost justify a Chemtank, whatever the chargy thing, the Righteous Glory one, whatever it is, on the Gragas, because like just to give them a little bit more charge. They've got the Strikebreaker on the set, but the Poppy doesn't really have any engage. She just kind of has to hope that they step up to her, so she's got the angle for it. Enix stepping pretty far forward for these minions. BDNG looking for the angle, but decides not to take it. Dabis waiting in the wings as well, fishing for the last embrace.
Yeah, I mean, Cork's on 2 items. He's going to put out some damage now.
Yeah, Corky's pretty decently strong here, but I think he's pretty much nothing compared to this Nash's Tooth, Rabadon's Katarina. Corky, takes a little bit of a weird dive. Nice engage from BDNG, but the lasting impression won't connect, so they will probably just be able to walk away. Oznox taking quite a lot of damage. Nice cast onto Senna, but she will just be able to walk away from that one. E and Q keeping her alive. Dave, no angle to go in. Mundo still kind of not really taking damage.
Just running up.
He's knocking around. He's ghosting around. He's moving through things. Senna autoing down this set. Eventually will be taken out by Amari here. Dabis not really doing any damage. Was forced away from the weird kind of dash he did before.
Mundo goes where he pleases. Holy moly, just ran at them.
Do we have any Grievous wounds outside of this Gragas yet? Have any of them bought any?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's a Grievous wounds on the Xayah now, finally, which is good to see.
That does not matter.
Yeah, I think it might be a little bit late. I don't think this Mundo is ever dying if he's got all up.
He just runs it.
Will be bot inhib taken out here, and mid inhib potentially seem to fall. No, they will just take the reset, even though they got the wave.
Okay.
Yeah, really, really nicely played from this Mundo so far. Looking like a really terrifying pick here.
Yeah, really well played by Hex. They're just doing exactly what they should. They're just looking for people.
Yoinks away the red a bit there.
No red bust still. Is he still going for it? No. This is the Soul.
Yep, this is Cloud Soul here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that will just be cleanly picked up. This Mundo is now going to go even faster when he presses R. If that is even possible. And he's got he's zooming. Enix, you better run. Body slam goes down. Explosive cast completely misses. Mundo running in, running out, forces loads of abilities and doesn't really have to do anything. He didn't even use the ghost there either. Oh, slammed down onto the Alistar, forces the engage away. Really, really nice Poppy ult. Imari now caught up, but Enix just doesn't have the damage. Oznox will be taken out by the burn from the Mundo. Fangsy looking to re-engage, dashes in. Dawning Shadow takes him out. Fangsy has got... Oh, he hasn't got aggro. No, Imari has aggro. Drops the Xayah, Katarina goes down, drop the Corky, triple kill for Fangsy, clean ace, and that will be all she wrote for being Invictus here. 9-24, 27-minute game, 10k gold lead, soon to be widened by these turrets, and the game